My people, how na day? I just I just relaxed from my couch here and I just the reason one or two as I just relaxed here, you know. You know, person way Japa from Niger come here, come Ghana. Or even before the Japa, many people for Niger, you know. Was person come here, you can't ask them how much they pay you. You know, person come here can't start work. You know, I don't receive so many messages about this. Say how much they pay me, how much they make, an average of how much money that they pay and all that. And then when you come tell them, so okay, then they pay me so amount. Or when person come here, come tell you say, then they pay you so they pay them so amount. People could just from Nigeria calculate the whole thing. Can't expect saying now this person they make a lot of money. Okay, for example, you know, person when in salary now, like let's say person when they pay $20 per hour, for example. When you hear $20 per hour, you can't calculate them. Let's say the person tell you say they work $20 per hour and then they work 40 hours a week. You calculate $20 per hour multiplied by 40. You can't see how much thousand in dollars what the person make. You shout, whoa, oh boy, you they make money, oh. You know, one send us something. Now, what to you? You gum. You know, send us anything. Now, what to you? You go to cast the person. Okay, I just don't want to make you analyze this now because the only thing be say they think of how the money come. You can think of the money where come, but you never think of the expenses. You know, when you calculate the money as now dollar don't rise now. If you calculate the money, if you tell you say person make $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month, and you go come check them, say wow, oh boy, see million where you make. We don't even send us even 1,000 naira, even 10,000, you don't send us. Oh boy, you wicked, stuff like that. What do you they see? Now money will come in. You never sit down to ask, say how this person they live, how this person to survive. Or yeah, come make you analyze them. I just write down something here, so make I just use and give example. Now, person where they work $20 per hour, right? I just write down somewhere, just make you listen. Come, sit down, make you listen. Okay, person where they work $20 per hour, right? Now, in go they make $3,200 a month. Like if you work 40 hours a week. Fine. $3,200 a month. That's what they make. This amount is what is called the gross pay. No be what you go carry go home. That's the day. And it depends on the province where you live. Some provinces they charge different amount. You get something where we call provincial tax and federal tax and the other little taxes. But I'm going to use Ontario, for example, because Ontario is one of the biggest provinces in Canada. So I'm going to use Ontario, for example. Now, in Ontario, their tax rate na 13%. So that $3,200 where you make, if you come out 13%, is $416. Now you go pay for tax. This one is only the provincial tax, so the federal tax never come. I don't even put them here. So maybe if you put them here, you go and be 416 plus something. And there are other small things where they go come out. So that $3,200 where you see as you calculate them for person where they here. By the time all the taxes are removed, this person fee they pay around $600. Person where make $3,200, his tax alone fee be $600. But let me forget about the other taxes. I'm just talking about the provincial tax now, which is like 13%. So this person go pay $416 for tax. Now his balance can become $2,784. I'm just assuming only the provincial tax, right? Now, 2,784. Now, depending on whether you be single person or family person or some, but let me assume say single person, we just live in one room. Maybe they live with person. If you live your own, another person go live for the same apartment, but everybody can have its own room. Now, let me assume say now how you live, right? So your rent now around $800 plus utilities. Utilities include water, hydro, and then plus internet. Now let me assume that these three they rent that $800. Now these utilities I mentioned now around 200, now $1,000. It don't come out. Now, if you minus this 1,000 from 2,784, which is your balance, you have 1,984. Now, your phone where you use, you go pay for them now. All these things now monthly something, every month so you go to pay. Your phone, depending on the plan where you use and the network where you use, it varies. But let me assume an average is $50 a month. Now you can't pay $50. This $50 na plus tax, but let me just assume everything is $50, depending on the plan. Okay, now your balance can become 1,934. Then you go come do groceries. You go chop now. An average grocery here now we go hold you for like a month. Now around $300 to $400, right? Because you go buy stuff, keep for fridge where you chop for the month. But let me just assume $400. Now your balance can become 1,534. Now, because of how this country dey, you need car. Because you no go fit dey use bus dey go everywhere here because e get as this country be. Car is a necessity here, right? So if you buy car and your car is under finance, because there is a way where would they buy car here? I don't use them. I don't make video about that before, but I might make another video about that anyways. Now, if your car dey under finance, where you dey pay monthly or bi-weekly, depending on your credit rating, depending on the type of car you have, depending on your record and many other factors. But I'm going to assume that your car will cost you around $300 a month, right? It could be less, it could be more, but I'm just assuming an average. Let's say it's $300 a month. Now your balance can become $1,234. Then you go buy gas, like fuel, petrol. At least let's say once in a week you buy gas of $50, $60. But let me assume $50. So that will be around $250. Or if it is around $55 average, let me say $250 a month. Your balance don't become $784. Then you go pay car insurance because insurance is a law here. You have to pay your insurance. If you cannot drive in this country without an insurance, because if Ekelebe catch you, you don't enter Wahala. So you have to put car insurance in your car. And if the car where they finance, you must have a full coverage. If not, most lenders no go give you. So depending on the type of license where you get, for example, if you're in Ontario, they get 3 levels of license, right? So if your license is the middle class, then in fact, the higher your license, the lower your rate. So depending on your driving history, your insurance history, your age, and many other factors, and the type of vehicle where you drive to, everybody's insurance is not the same rate, right? Then let me assume that your insurance, your car insurance, plus or minus, let me assume depending, if you're already grounded, let me say your insurance is around $200 a month. It could be more, it could be less, but let me just assume $200. Now, when you pay all these things, your balance will become $584. Now, this is what your balance is, $584. Inside this $584, you go buy wear. You go buy clothes you put for body. As winter they come now, you go buy jacket to wear. you go buy all the other things where you need, apart from these things where I list. At the end, that person where you they calculate saying earn $3,200 when they pay $20 per hour. At the end, when you come out all these things, your balance fee be your balance fee be around $250. Inside that $250, then you go decide the one where you could save and the one where you could keep. The reason why they make this video be say the way people are for Nigeria they see us say we don't as say if they maybe if somebody tell you say in the then they pay them 3,000 a month, 2,000 a month, 4,000 a month, you go stay there calculate for them. If we calculate what we they pay here every month, what we they spend here every month in utilities, rent, and all that. You know, say for Nigeria people they pay yearly. Their rent na yearly. There is nothing like car insurance. Even car insurance waiting for Nigeria is not mandatory. It's only if you like. Here is a must. So what will they pay here yearly? I'm sorry, monthly. Like our rent, some people, let me just assume this rent and utilities why I talk about 1,000. 1,000 now, you know how much will it be for Nigeria? It's almost $1 million monthly for only rent and utilities. So when you calculate, say people, when person tell you say make $3,000 and you they calculate them say $3,000 now almost 3 million when they make every month. Have you also calculated what in that person they pay? These are the things you get check. Nobody they calculate how much they come in. You can also calculate how much this person they pay. So when you analyze all these things what I mentioned now, when person wait here tell you say you calculate in the end, maybe just chill. It's not easy for anybody here. They hear me? So that's the thing, because I don't receive this kind of thing where people they ask question now how much what's the work rate there, how much even they make money on the job. This is how their money will they make. See how you where you enter, right? So make you just chill. It's not easy for anybody, I beg.